Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. There's a little delay there. I had a little hiccup. And look, we've got it. I've done it. I've been messing with this, working at it, just trying to get it all set up and looking purty. So yeah, we did it, man. This is freaking awesome. The one thing I think we have to worry about is channels. And I think, do we have any more P2P tunnels? No. I need to make another P2P tunnel. Let's see here. Maybe I don't want P2P. No. P2P. Aha. Boom. Don't need to make another one because we're gonna have each one of these is taking up 4 channels. We're already eating 4 channels on this one, right? 5. Ooh, why 5? Oh, okay, because it's grabbing that too. So that's fine. No problem. Backwards. Now I'm going to explain all this P2P tunnels and all this other junk to you guys in just a minute. I've been messing around with this stuff for quite a while now. I should be able to go load because it should still be the same as before. Sweet. And what I like to do is bring one of these off just so I can see some channels. Come on. There we go. Cable. Oh man, am I out of the purple? Oh, good lord. Professional video making machine over here. That's okay because we can go hiya. And I need you. And let's give me 30. Start. Go here. Type in cable. 34. Take it. So over to here, like so. Yakasobi. And then now this thing should divide up the channel load. Boom. Yep, sure did. Sweet. Why are you showing offline, bro? Device is missing channels. Yeah, but nobody's maxed out. That's the weird part. You're saying 5. You're saying 6. Let's... You know what I can do? Oh, come on with the freaking lag all the time. I can break these up somewhere, maybe. See, that device should not be missing channels though. Dang, I ain't even got it all hooked up yet. You and you. Come on, there we go. Okay, so it found it. It just had to do a little search. Alright, so here we go. The AE2 automation, inscriber automation is completely set up. This thing is such a pain in the butt to do. But I'm going to walk you guys through it real quick and show you exactly how to do it. But first, let's go back here and talk about these P2P tunnels. Okay, these little suckers right here, these P2P tunnels, they're not the cheapest things to make, but pay no mind to that. I had to do some kind of rigging there because I'm not sure why, but it wouldn't let these hook up for some reason. But for the most part, I have everything you see here except for one of my ME drives, all running off of this one right here. This one little cable here. 8 channels, completely ate up. I'm gonna go 6. So yeah, it's all running off of here. Now, if I want to hook anything else up to AE2, I'm gonna have to start a new channel. But no big deal. Look at that. I've got all of this, all hooked up in. And the way it works is you set up these P2P tunnel. It means like player to player tunnel, I think is what it means. I may be wrong, but anyway. Make sure we're not missing any channels. Sorry, I thought I saw one that said missing channels, but I guess not. So okay. Basically, you have this little memory card right here, and what you do is so this is my main channel, so I would shift right click, and there it says successfully saved, and then I go to my secondary channels and just right click, successfully loaded, boom, boom, bam, came back online. Everything should be working fine down the line. See, oh, it's gonna be a second. Come on. Should not have done that. Missing channels. What are we missing? So let's right click to reboot that one. There you go. To grab some channels. What are you doing to me, brother? It was working fine until I went ahead and decided to show you guys what was going on and screwed the pooch on that. Because this says 8 of 8, I'm sure, right here, just by the coloring. 8 of 8. So what happens if I right click here? Let's shut that down. Maybe it'll pull some off of there. Now pull some onto here. Come on. There. Everybody should be getting online now. Come on. Get online. Do your thing. Do your thing. Are these not? Oh, I bet you these aren't all interconnected, are they? They're not. Okay, so we can fix that. That is a simple fix. Bam. Now that they're all interconnected, it should reach out and reset itself. Boom, boom, boom. That has 7 channels on it. That has 5 channels on it. Let me do a little reset here. Bam. Man, this, oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. No, why are you missing channels now? This doesn't even make any freaking sense. Earlier, everything was working just great. Now everything says, I'm missing channels. Do a reset there. Maybe that'll help. Because see, they should all be getting channels off this one. This is going, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are you saying 5, 6, 7, 8? I don't get it. I don't see why. It's 2, 4, 6, 8. Why are you only reading? Okay, what did I screw up? Let's figure this out. I'm going to figure this out, guys, and I'll be right back. You don't need to sit and watch all this. Alright, guys, I'm back. I don't know what the heck had happened. I guess I somehow overtaxed the P2P tunnel. So what I basically did was I just ran a separate P2P tunnel right off of there. Nice, pretty, and easy. So now I'm wondering if I break that, will I still have access? Yes. Okay, so that cleared up that channel. So I can actually come off of this controller here. There we go. And I really don't need that or that. That should be good now, right? Yeah, I can access everything there. We're using 4 out of the 8 channels, which means I can attack 4 more of those up there and be just fine. We're gonna break you, which I really probably shouldn't have done because now it's going to jack some up again. Let's make sure these all come back on. Boom. No, how can you be missing? Okay. Oh, I was so about to get mad. Okay, so let's walk through the automation of this real quick now that we spent all that time screwing around doing nothing. So as you can see, I have 7 inscribers. This is how many inscribers you are going to need to make all the components without having to switch stuff out and be ridiculous about it. So here I have an ME interface, and in that ME interface I have the pattern to make silicone. And basically that pattern just says 1 regular silicone equals 1 printed over here. Okay, now when you make the pattern, make sure it's on processing pattern. It has to be on that one or it will not work. So you put the regular silicone here, printed silicone here, hit that, boom, it gets you your pattern. You drop it in, whoops. You drop it in there and bam. So let me show you how that works. Let's say I want to get, boom, let's just say 3. Hit start. See, it spits the silicone in. Now I don't have any of my speed upgrades in right now. I will be adding those in. And what it'll do is it'll keep going and it'll do 3. That's 2. Boom. And now it's going to do uno mas and then it should stop. That's it. Shouldn't stick any more in. Perfect. Now of course I have an import bus to import stuff from an inventory into my AE system, and I tell it only pick up printed silicone. So basically exact same things here, here, and here. Now where this starts to get a wee bit complicated is up here when you want to make the components. So what do we need? What do we need? We have a printed silicone. Good. We have everything we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell this bad boy right here, you are always going to keep 1 piece of redstone. in there, which he just dropped it in, and you will always keep one piece of the printed silicone in there. Now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Redstone here, printed silicone here. Okay. And so now in these right here, it's the exact same thing. You come over here and you say one of those equals one of those. So you put that, the printed engineering press here, you put the engineering processor here, you hit your thing, make your pattern. Once again, make sure it's on processing and not crafting. If it's on processing, it will work. If it's on crafting, it will not work when you make the pattern. So let's just say, give me 10 of these. Next, it says available 1 to craft 9. So that's cool. See what it's going to do here? Hit start, and see it's going to start crafting them here as we need them. So what we're going to do is I'll speed up the crafting just a little bit. I've been playing with this for a while, so I have a lot of the we'll speed you up just a little bit. So there. Now what it's doing is it is crafting what it needs to make these. Yeah. Now this does utilize processing power out of our CPU here, which our CPU over there is, I'm going to tell you right now, it is weak, it is little, it is tiny, it is not very strong. We will have to upgrade that. So yeah, that is it, guys. That is automated. So now if I need to make something that requires one of those, all I have to do is come over here, boop, and I just say I want to make this, and that's 4K, and let's say I want to make 5 of them. See that? It says 1 available to craft 4 because I set up the pattern for that. All this to craft 17, 15 available to craft 5, and see it's letting me know it's going to craft all of this stuff, and then it's going to spread it back out. Yeah, see, storage processors too. So see, we can do a lot of bytes actually. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. But we're not going to do that. I don't really need those right now. But what I do need is 8 more of these. Boom. Will it do it? Will it do it? Will it do it? Looks like we got everything we need. Start. So now this sucker right here, see, it's starting to spit parts into there. It's starting to make all the little pretty presses it needs to make. This is the only part that's really going to slow it down because we haven't done any acceleration stuff. So you know what? Let's do this. Let's do, is it card? Yep. So we need to make these. We're missing the diamond. Okay, so we're going to have to hold off on that because we're missing the diamond. So let's do this. Let's pretty this bad boy up a little bit together. I don't think I've ever actually prettied anything up with you guys before. Give me the server. And then we're going to need some of that andesite right there. Alright, so inventory for, let's just do 8. Boom, boom, boom. And that's why I did 8. So let's start partying this up, because this is real simple. We can just go oh yeah, baby. How we doing? How we doing? Okay, it's still making. No. Gotta be real careful when placing these so we don't accidentally break the connections. Because you see what happens if you do. It goes a little kooky. Now we're gonna leave the back open like it is. I know my wiring is probably not pretty to some people, but it works. It does work. Man, I am enjoying playing this mod. AE is one of those things that I hesitate starting it, and when I finally do, I can't get enough of it because I love it, because it it simplifies the game. Oh, come on. It simplifies the game so much. That's cool. Not really though. There we go. Wow, we're looking good. I mean, we're starting to look good, guys. I mean, look at this. We got our wall of animation. And what we will do here is like so. Shoot down. Come down. You. I will put a door right here so we're able to get in. And we're still making. Looks like it's still making the gold. You can actually come over here and say, huh, what are you doing? It's got 38 of those scheduled. 45 of these scheduled. Oh man, it's crazy. And the reason it's green is because it's actually making it right now. These, it's just sitting on them. It's not making them. All this stuff is done. So yeah, one of the biggest things we really need to get going super fast is the automation, the speed cards. We need to get a bunch of those made, but I will automate those in order, oh excuse me, in order to make it a whole lot easier. We won't have to sit there and hand make them. Man, look at that. That's crazy. 5 scheduled. I don't know how many it's already got stored. It's already made some. What it'll do is as it gets enough of each thing to make, it'll just spit out the next one real quick. Like when it gets a third one of these right here, it's going to spit it out. You'll see it go boom, boom, and then that'll disappear, and then these numbers will drop too. Let's see if we can see that happen. 2 stored. Come on. It should just be 1 more stored, and then it should make it real quick. Bam, 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 bam. Yep, see that? Just ran through it. So yeah, that's how that works. So pretty, so pretty. We should have a carpenter's door. There we go. Oh, that's the phone. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I am back. Sorry about that. Normally I would turn off the phone, but since I am the only one here with my teenage son, I figured it would be best for me just to keep it on. Since my wife's at work and my grandson is out and all that kind of stuff, I want to make sure, you know, if anybody needs me, they can get a hold of me. Is that making? Oh, okay. But man, it is slow. Okay, let's grab you. Break. We'll pop you into, where's it at? Yeah, make you a little faster. I think, weren't you in here? Yeah, there you go. Pop you into, you know what, let's put doo-doo there, like so. Because these are the ones that really need to be faster, because it needs those to make those. But yeah, we will make those acceleration cards. I like this, guys. I don't know about you. What do you think? Does it look cool? I mean, it's very subtle. It's very neat, very neat. I feel like we need to add more color in this room, though. This andesite, man, it looks cool to a point, but yeah, I don't know. Still haven't prettied this up, but I did add some more stuff to it. So yeah, we can do a whole lot more processing now. Haven't added any more to this. Probably gonna go boom, boom, boom. Really want to update these though. So what would it take to make a 16K? How are you doing? Oh, it's done. Yeah, man, that really helped. So I need you. Start. Look at that. Pound it out. Boom. No, pound it out. It's pretty awesome the way that works. I'll tell you what. And the reason we needed him was because we wanted to make a U. We need the calculation circuit. And it'd be helpful if I could read. There we go. So now it's making the calculation circuit. Boom. Perfect. So let's say U to U. Oh, I gotta do it like that. I was like, why is this not working? So now we'll come over here. I don't have anything in the top. Let's put that up there. So we've got 5. We are going to need 3, 6, 9, 12, 12, 18 minus 5. So we're going to need, what, 13 more? 13 more to upgrade the speed on everything. So let's go here. I'm going to tell them I want a U. first, let's make one of you start. Okay, so it should be done. Now I'm going to tell it to make. Come on, switch to the flukes. I don't want the pure. Ah! No! God, this thing is such a pain in the butt. Yeah. So there we go. Speed, baby. And you go, yeah. The reason I went ahead and made that rather than make a whole bunch of the other cards was because that way I can just request the speed card. I can just say I need 13. Boom. Go. Start. And it'll start doing all its stuff that it needs to do and blah blah blah. So I set up the warrior again. Let's see how we're doing there. How many are we doing? What about stone? 8 million stone. That is crazy. Crazy. So yeah, I mean, we're getting into this applied energistics stuff pretty good. I want to speed this up too. Applied energistics is it's an interesting beast. I'll tell you what, guys, it will swallow you up like you don't even believe it. I can literally sit here and craft a big recipe and just sit here like this and go, this is so cool. Oh, it's done. Dang. Huh? What's it called? Acceleration cards. Let's just type in card. 13 of them. Look at that. That is so cool. So I should be able to come up here and go take your 1. Take a yo 3. I probably didn't calculate it right. Somebody's probably laughing right now going, you can't count. Because I can't. I didn't. Oh my god. But that's okay. Because we have such a super simple way to make it. It's not that big of a deal. We got that one. Oh, so I only need 3 more. That's easy enough. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Next. Missing diamonds. Oh no. DIA. Yeah, let's do a stack of old bad boy right there. I'm going to do that up, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. And look, it's time for our verse of the episode. And for this verse, I have chosen John chapter 15, verse. I should say verse. God, I swear, if I spelled it wrong, you know what? I'm just going to start spelling stuff wrong all the time because that's what you guys have probably come to expect anyway. So anyways, verse 12. Now this is Jesus speaking. He says, "This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you." Now remember, if you're reading the Bible and it's written in red, it's really, really important that you listen because it is what Jesus is saying. So let's talk about what that verse means. Sorry about that. My recording software crashed for a second, but we're back. How are we looking over here? I may make this thing make one more piece of that and then basically just shut it off because we probably have enough bedrockium to last us forever. But let's talk about that verse. So that was Jesus talking to people, and he was saying, hey, my commandment is to you is to go out and love one another as I have loved you. Jesus loved everyone wholeheartedly, 100%, and he, with a love that we just could never ever understand, I don't think. I strive to love people the way Jesus loved them. That's my wish, is that one day I will be able to do that as well. Wow. He loved every man, every woman, every child, everything, every creature, every being that ever walked and that ever will walk. He loved them all. And that is a very tall order to follow, in my opinion. Sometimes it's hard to love people, especially people who have wronged you. It's very easy to turn your back on someone rather than actually love them. I mean, it's just Whoa. What? I guess it can poison you too. Oh, that's crappy. But anyway, it is very easy to say love one another, but to actually do it, that's a different story. No CPUs available. But yeah, so I try every day to love my fellow man, to forgive anyone I feel has wronged me, and to not feel animosity towards that person. Do I do it all the time? Nope. Definitely not. Definitely not. But just remember to have compassion, to care, and to love for people. And if you do that, I think everything will be okay for you. Yeah, so let's talk about what we've done. A little bit of stuff I did off camera. Clean that up. You guys saw that. I changed these bad boys to 16K processors. To 16K processors. I'm thinking I need to make another unit. Probably gonna put it right here, so I'm gonna have to move this. And I'm thinking about stacking these like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 of them maybe. Let's see, how many are they? 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna leave a gap. I'm not gonna have them side by side because I don't want these touching. See, because each one of these counts as a processor. So part of the reason why when I go to process 2 different things at once, it tells me there's no CPUs available because this CPU is already processing. Now if I set up a secondary CPU, it will go ahead and let me do 2 things at once. But since I only have the one CPU, I can only process one thing at a time. So I'm looking to make multiple CPUs. I'm just not sure exactly how many. But we made some really awesome what do you call it, progress today. Some very awesome progress. In our next episode, which would be episode number 10, we are going to start working on some of our magic again. I'm going to look into blood magic, maybe witchery. I don't know. I never see anybody do witchery. I'm going to kind of start looking at it, and maybe I can figure out why no one likes to do it. Maybe it's just a big pain in the butt. I don't know. So let's meet you guys back here on another day. But until then, guys, go in peace. Remember, love one another as Jesus loved us. Subscribe, like, share with your friends, and as always, of course, God bless.